Hello everyone, George's Chins back at you live from my bunker in the middle of nowhere. And I just got fired again. Yay! My life. And I was pretty distraught about it, I really was. And part of me was like, great, the one thing I actually like doing is just it's just gone. And so I went to, and if you don't know, I just swore in, whoop-de-doo. And I go to the pool function and we do the MARSOC prep card. And if you don't know what that is, that's the Special Forces prep card, so that way we can go to assessment and selection to where they figure out who can be the best functioning person in these high stress, freaking high anemone lines. No one will know where the fuck you are kind of situations. Excuse my French, but that's just how it is. And we do an interview afterwards because there were some officials that were sitting down with us and doing the interview. So we got some papers saying, like a little biography about us at our time at the office. Then we go and sit down with them. We sit down with a guy and I'm like, great. Is he going to be like the last guy? Last guy was a drill instructor. And he happened to be in charge of the entire recruiting district in the Northwest. That guy scares me. Just a little bit. And so we sit down, we talk about jobs, like, hey, do you know what job do you want? Well, let me rewind about that. Sit down. How are you doing today? Hey, young man. Oh, doing good, sir, doing good. How about yourself? And we actually have a pretty pleasant conversation. And we got to the point where he asked me, like, about my job, and I thought, well, I'm an open contract. They haven't given me a job because the job I want is not available. It's the one job you have to be literally stupid for. I need crayons. Yeah, I think biting holes. I need more crayons. And we got to the point where I asked, like, what about P-billets? What can I do? Oh, drill. And I asked him about drill instructor stuff. And I got, because, he works at the depot, literally in San Diego. So he would know about that. And, best part, I asked him, so what can you tell me about MARSOC? And next, what about it? I know you have to have a pretty high GT score, and I just let him know, like, hey, I studied about, not studied a lot, but just read about it, and I piqued an interest a little bit, and asked him, like, but wouldn't you need to be a grunt in order for that? The reason why I wanted to be a grunt was so I can actually do that kind of job. But then I found out that you can actually do the job from any MOS in the world, like any MOS in the fucking Marine Corps, I should say. And I thought, that really? So you could be the badass pencil pusher and skull fuck a motherfucker. Excuse my French, but you just wreck his shit. And all right, I'm getting off track here. So he pulls me outside. I'm like, why? See that black guy, the bald guy? I thought, yeah, what about the bald guy? Next, he tells me he used to be a MARSOC recruiter. Go to him. I thought, oh, okay. Hey, dude. And I'm like, this guy's interested in MARSOC. I thought, why? In my mind, like, why the fuck would you say that? Now I can't live it down. God damn it. And I sit down and I thought, this is, blue, fuck blue. Oh, God. Anyways, we sit down. And I thought I was just like, how do I put this? Now I set the stand for myself. Like, I can't fuck this up. And I feel pretty happy about that. Like, I can live up to something to that. And at first I thought, okay, I'm down on myself, sitting down like, oh, this guy is just going to feed me the good shit. And he really fed me the good shit. Like, legitimately great advice, great info. This man tells it how it is. He told me everything from when I should start rucking, when I should start running, how much swimming I need to do, what are the requirements, what they look for. And I'm like, this is great. And I'm not going to lie, I think he believes in me. I think he sees potential in me. And I hate saying that like I'm fucking bragging, but part of me is like, it kind of feels, because it is. It really is bragging. And I don't like that because it demotivates me a little bit. And I don't like that. I like knowing I can put my own drive and not talk about it. And that's why I believe in being a humble professional at some point. But, life will change. Something could happen. Something can happen to me. Nothing can happen to me at all. I cannot partake in such a strenuous assessment and selection. But in this case, it was pretty good. And I'll leave it at that. Anyways, guys, you have a good night. Stay safe. Keep that chin up. Peace.